A Games BR, uma gameplay de PlayStation 4, uma gameplay aí de The Shows 23 aí no PlayStation 4. E você que não é inscrito, já se inscreve, deixa o like e vem curtir com a gente essa gameplay que tá sensacional aqui no canal A Games BR, seu canal de simulação, galerinha. Mete o likezão, vem com a gente curtir, que tá top demais. Lembrando que é uma gameplay de PlayStation 4, turminha, gameplay top. Mete o likezão e vem com a gente curtir, que tá sensacional aqui no canal. Bora, bora, que tá top.
The Atlanta Braves taking on the Miami Marlins. John Shambi and Chris Singleton with you. Well, something we'll have to keep an eye on in this one, the weather. Pretty dry right now, but there is rain expected around the stadium later in the game, and that could cause some sort of a delay.
And when you're aware of that, Boog, you know you got to come out and try to score early, put some runs up, get a lead, because you just never know if you're going to be able to continue that game or what that delay is going to do to your starting pitcher, perhaps. So, you know, always want to play with an urgency, but even more so on a day like this when you've got forecast for rain later.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. About to get started here. And on the hill here today, Jesus Luzardo. What do you have on him, Singy?
4-pitch guy. He's got some options to work with in terms of keeping hitters off balance. So we'll see how he decides to utilize those weapons through this start here, and whether or not he's able to mix them all in early, or if he wants to hold something back a little bit later, maybe second, third time through the order, and give them something they haven't seen. It's tough when you know a guy's got that in his back pocket. As a hitter, you really have to stay on your toes.
Ronald Acuna Jr. at the plate now. That's ball one. Pitch misses. 2 balls, no strikes to count.
2-0 count, great hitter at the dish. If you're going to miss, you've got to miss outside the zone. You miss inside the strike zone, you'll be asking the umpire for a new baseball.
And now 2-1. And that's a little bit high. Slice the other way and foul. And a payoff pitch. And he walked him.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that walk.
Ozzie Albies up to the plate. Over to first, and he's safe. There's the strike.
No ball, 1 strike.
Step off, throw to first. Acuna gets back easily. Acuna gets his lead at first. Nobody out. Pitch out, but no action.
Good speed on the base paths. He handles the bat very well. I wouldn't be surprised if the skipper puts on some type of hit and run or run and hit.
They say you win. Here's a 1-2. That one missed.
It's a good take.
Next pitch misses outside, and it's 3-2. The 3-2 is off the outside edge, and that is ball 4.
2 walks in the first has to be some cause for concern. I mean, you're talking about a guy you want to pitch deep into the ball game. It's not going to help with the pitch count right there. They can't afford to hand out free bases at this rate.
Here's Austin Riley. First offering misses the mark. The pitch. This one blasted left center field, on its way, and that one is out of here. That was a moonshot, and they grabbed the lead. It's 3-0.
Anytime you have a pitch down the middle of the plate, the percentages go up for the hitter to do damage, even if it's a pretty good sinker like that one. Nice piece of hitting there at the plate.
And now it's Matt Olson's turn to hit. 0-1. When you think about the best defensive first baseman in the game, Olson is certainly in the conversation. He's won multiple Gold Gloves over there, and it seems like he picks everything.
One of those guys that the infielders love because he makes that third baseman, shortstop, and second baseman even better, saving those errors.
Strike 2. Next pitch misses way outside.
0-2 pitch that far out of the zone gives the hitter a little confidence that maybe he can climb back into this at bat.
Kicks and deals. Started to go after it. Now a look down to third. Nope, he held back. Goes down looking.
Well, he froze him with the changeup right there, and I think he was so geared up for fastball. Once he recognized that it was off speed, he just wasn't able to make an adjustment. So a really good strikeout, and pitcher just won the battle.
Marcell Ozuna in the box with one away as he takes ball 1. Still only 1 out here in the inning. In there at the knees, strike 1. Good eye right there.
Well, Boog, early on in this one, having a hard time getting settled in. He's not showing control to throw strikes, and let alone to throw it where he wants in the strike zone. This could be a tough one for him.
That misses, and that's ball 3. And he takes a strike.
Okay.
3-2. Good job to fight that one off. The 3-2 is off the outside edge, and that is ball 4.
It's not easy laying off that pitch. It's designed to fool you, but he just wasn't fooled at all.
Here's the center fielder, Michael Harris. And that one is inside. The next pitch misses, and now 2-0. Got it started a little too early. Strike 1. Runner on the go. Cut on and miss. Throw is low, and he can't pick it. 2-2 now. Just missed.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
And there's ball 4.
Well, he's been in a very giving mood today.
So 1 out with 2 aboard. Sean Murphy, the next to hit. That one is absolutely belted. That's back there. And that ball is gone. Sean Murphy circles the bases. And they throw 3 on the board. It's 6-0. He sent the first pitch over the wall.
Must have dinner reservations because he wasn't wasting any time at the plate in that at bat. When a guy's got a real hard fastball, you can't overswing. All you've got to do is get the bat head to the spot. If you do, he supplies the power, and you'll get to jog around the bases like he did right there.
Here comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. Jesus Luzardo is done. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound. Ryan Weathers on to pitch out of the pen here. He's being eased into the game here with the bases empty. Here's Kevin Pillar. Pitch is in there, and that's strike 1. And fouled off. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Stood absolutely no chance on that slider right there, and I don't mean to laugh, but that's a tough one. I mean, pretty much a perfect strikeout pitch. I mean, it looks like a fastball middle in, kind of has cutter action, and it just bunches you up to where you can't get your hands through and the barrel to it, and not much you can do unless you recognize the spin early and you spit on it.
And he deals. That missed inside. 1 ball, 1 strike. Swing and a miss, struck him out. But the long ball was working in this inning. Not once, but twice. It's now a 6-0 ball game. Back after this on the show. Back here at Lone Depot Park. Starting on the mound in this one, Spencer Strider.
Well, he's got such great discipline in between starts, taking care of himself, making sure he's lifting, his stamina stays high. He's a guy that wants to finish every start that he makes. Now, we know that's not quite possible, but he's well conditioned to throw over 100 pitches effectively. I think if you're on the other side, you've got to try to have lengthy at-bats, run that pitch count up, and perhaps get him out of the ball game early. He's kind of a rare pitcher in today's game. We'll see what he's got in this one.
Tries to check his swing, but he makes contact. Makes the grab. 1 up, 1 down.
Batting second, the designated hitter,
Jorge Soler up at the plate. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Strider, when you talk about his skill set, he stops teams from getting hits. That's the thing that he's so good at. He's just really difficult to get base hits against. Next offering upstairs.
Well, he's got power, and he has a reputation of being a strike thrower. So, to his advantage, he can expand the zone.
The 2-0 is in for a strike.
He can throw that fastball slightly above the top of the strike zone to get hitters to chase. He can also break it off because when you're geared up for good velocity, it's hard to stay back. You have to make a decision really early.
That misses the zone, and it's 3-2. So what's the approach from an offensive perspective against a guy that doesn't give up a lot of hits?
I think you just kind of have to lean out over the plate and take your base. But seriously, you just have to try to shorten up. I think guys choking up on the bat a little bit to have some more bat control, be a little bit quicker, and don't get greedy.
Here's Josh Bell. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. The 1-0. Good eye right there.
No, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
And a pitch. And now 2 balls and a strike. And here it comes. Three, 3-2 now. Here comes a pitch. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Batting 4.
Jazz Chisholm Jr. now. And that's in for a strike. He swings and fouls one off. That one the other way. Pilar hauls it in for the out. And there are 2 down.
Batting 5th, the third baseman.
Jake Berger getting ready to hit. He's not going to get cheated up there.
No, he's not. He's looking to do damage with every swing he takes.
There's a strike. Soler at second. Bell at first. 2 out of the inning. The next offering misses. And now it's even 1-1.
Well, he's so great about hitting the ball the other way. He gets those arms extended. So right there, just trying to straighten him up a little bit so he doesn't have as much outside plate coverage.
2-1.
Two balls, 2 strikes to count with 2 outs.
Well, that's today's style of baseball right there, right? Big time velo on the bump and big time pop at the plate.
On the ground to the left. Over to Albies. 3rd out. Marlins strand a pair. Still up against a 6-0 deficit. Top of the 2nd. Here's Acuna now.
Not only can he hit the cover off the ball, he's got a great eye as well.
Weathers back to work. That misses off the outside edge. Nowadays, with advanced metrics and increased use of moving the infielders around, defense isn't necessarily about making errors. Are you able to get to the ball? Are you able to position fielders where guys hit the ball, but within the new shift rules?
No strike.
Kicks and fires.
Ball three. 3-0.
Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk.
They just keep handing out gifts, Boog. Were we supposed to bring something?
Singy, I think just our presence is the present. Man at first, Ozzie Albies now at the plate. He walked and came around to score his first time up. Now snap throw to first, and he's back in there.
And an area that goes unnoticed is the coach that's responsible for positioning, and then the research person that's providing.
Acuna runs. Pitch in for a strike. And that's a stolen base, not even close.
Looks like the base runner had a pretty good feel on the pitcher's move. After that pick over, seemed to settle in, and he took off right away. Nice job of stealing second right there.
Runner at second, nobody out. Next pitch is inside, and it's 1-1. Back when you played, it wasn't the empirical data we have now. It was a guy with a ruler and a diamond taking a colored pencil and drawing a line where he thought someone had hit the ball, right?
That, or just going off of gut or feel. What does it look like his swing is today? What's the pitcher throwing? They are sticking to the metrics and what seems to be most consistent for that hitter, regardless of who the pitcher is on the mound.
Now in for the Braves, Austin Riley. Pitch misses there. Ball one. Runner on at third, one gone. Next offering is fouled back.
Yeah, Austin Riley is one of those guys that has a lot of barrels, usually amongst the tops in the league in average exit velocity year in and year out.
The 1-1. And that one is lifted in the air. Sanchez makes the catch. Runner tags for home. He'll score the sac fly. And they're pulling away up by 7 now. Two outs, base is empty. Matt Olson next up for the Braves. Went down on strikes his first time through. Swings through that one. 0-1.
He didn't want to give up that run, but he did. Got the fly ball, sac fly out. Now it's time to attack these other guys. Get your team back in the dugout.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Two pretty nasty sliders to get this hitter in an 0-2 count. If you're up there at the plate, you got to look up in the zone and spit on anything that's down.
One-two now. Outside.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Fights it off. He'll see another. Two on the way. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
Hanging in there pretty good against the lefty.
Left-hand hitter waits. Looked like it was a little bit up.
Wow, this guy's really battling up there as if his run is the game-winning run. I love his tenacity.
2 outs. And that's ball 4.
His ability to draw walks has been something that's been part of his career since day one.
Here's Marcell Ozuna. The walk and a run scored his first time. Late swing fouled off. Here comes the 0-1. And a foul ball, he stays alive. The pitch. Caught him looking for the K. So they scratch across a run here on no hits, no errors, and a man left. Now to the bottom of the second. It's the Braves 7 and the Marlins nothing. Back here in Miami, we head to the bottom of the second, and at the plate for Miami, Brian De La Cruz.
Clearly down in this ball game, and you can't look at the deficit and try to get it all back in one swing. It's got to come one at bat at a time, and even shrink it down smaller, pitch to pitch. Make that guy on the mound work to get you out.
Olsen steps on the bag. That's one out the bottom of the second. Jesus Sanchez, the next up for the Marlins. First offering misses the mark.
1-0.
The pitch. There's a strike up high. And a count 1-1.
Looks like a really good fastball today. You can hear that catcher's mitt popping. Looking forward to hearing a lot of that one in this one.
Next pitch misses inside. 2-1.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
Next one misses, and the count is 3-1. Late with the swing there.
Well, you got to find a way to catch up to that pitch. Perhaps shorten the swing, eliminate the stride. That one came in hot, but right down the middle, you're saying to yourself, how did I miss that pitch? Got to make a quick adjustment.
3-2. Left field. Pilar on the move towards the line. Can't get there. Base hit. The throw in, and he's out. Here's Joey Wendell.
Kind of a throwback. No batting gloves.
In there for strike one. The wind of the pitch. That misses the zone, and it's a ball and a strike. That clips a corner.
Man, that pitch was dotted. So much talent on display when this guy's out there on the hill.
That one inside. 2-2. The 2-2 gets a check swing. Now an appeal to third. No swing. He held up. Darryl Parker with the call there. In the air to left center. That'll drop in. Plays it on a hop.
Two consecutive base hits for these guys here. That ball right there landed in what they call a no man's land, meaning it's not really a spot on the field where you can expect anyone to get to it easily. I mean, it's a tough play going back for the shortstop, but also for the outfielders trying to come in. They got to go a long way as well.
Jacob Stallings now. And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes. And a pitch. That's in there. That's strike one.
Pretty rare location right there, right down the middle. This guy paints the edges. I'm not sure if you're going to see that pitch again as a hitter.
Righty to the plate. That's in there. 1-2. Wendell leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Line drive. Pilar puts the squeeze on that one, and that'll end the inning. Marlins leave one. They continue to trail 7-0. Welcome back. All set for the start of the inning. And now here's a speed threat. Outfielder Michael Harris. The wind to kick the pitch. Harris measures 6 feet even, 22 years old. And he's a former Rookie of the Year. Next offering is in for a strike.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
So now 1-2. And another ball. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. And now 1 away.
And he'll be beating himself up on the way back to the dugout. Got a pitch to hit and just couldn't get to it. I think that slider really caught way more of the plate than it was supposed to.
Murphy stands in now and watches strike 1. Miami's bullpen with some action. Ryan Hoeing preparing to come on if needed. And the 0-1. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2. Got him looking for the K. Fastball at the letters froze him for strike 3. Back-to-back strikeouts to start the frame, and that's now 3 in a row.
Yeah, he's really settling in and getting a feel for his pitches, throwing them where he wants to right now. So we'll see how long he can keep this streak going.
Kevin Pillar next up for the Braves. And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike 1. Pillar in his 9th season in the 8th spot in today's lineup. Usually in center field, but today starting in left. The 0-1. Swing and a miss.
One thing I always felt if I played left field instead of center field was that the ball gets out there to you pretty quick. And the most important play is that ball down the left field line. Getting to it, cutting it off, making a strong throw to keep that single instead of turning it into a double.
That one not close. Now 2-2. Next one in the dirt. Orlando Arcia waits on deck. He swings and hits a fly ball center field. Chisholm should have this one and puts the squeeze on that. And that's the inning. And the Braves go down quietly and they hold a 7-0 lead. And welcome back as we go to the last of the third. And now Luis Arias.
When he steps into the batter's box, the comfort level looks so high. It doesn't matter what kind of delivery that pitcher has, what kind of velocity, what kind of secondary stuff. He is so settled in there. He owns the home plate area.
Next pitch inside, and that is ball 1. And a liner out into right center for a base hit.
So much of good hitting is finding holes in the defense. That's why you're always thinking line drive into the gap. Those kinds of swings really boost your confidence.
Now it's the DH, Jorge Soler. First pitch, and that's in for a strike.
Well, here's a good opportunity in this inning to get on the scoreboard after that leadoff hit, and hardly order coming up right behind them. This is where they need to get going.
Runner at first with no outs here. This one in the air right field. Acuna has it sized up. And there's one away.
The first baseman, number 9,
Josh Bell.
And now the switch hitting first baseman Josh Bell. First pitch just misses. Swing and a miss, strike one.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Pulled the string on the changeup.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way, so credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly he had him fooled.
Jazz Chisholm Jr., the next up for the Marlins. In for a strike. It's 0-1.
Well, I think that pitch surprised all of us. Right down the middle, doesn't get a swing. Not very often you see a hitter lay off a cookie like that.
Righty delivers. Now 1-1.
1-1.
Arise. The runner at first with two gone. In the air, left field. Pilar on the move. And that ends the inning. One left for Miami. Not going their way. It's 7-0. Start of the fourth. Here's Orlando Arcia.
The shortstop, Orlando Arcia.
Weathers back to work. And that's outside. There's a strike. The wind of the pitch. A little out front there as he swings through it. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Couldn't catch up to the heater.
Bogey just ran out of patience there. He took a couple of pitches to even that count up at 2 balls and 2 strikes, but that time chased outside the zone.
And now it's Ronald Acuna Jr. This guy has turned into a beast. And first offering is fouled off. And a pitch. And there's the strike.
It's just been an impressive outing so far. Continues to pound the zone pitch after pitch, and he's been able to stay down. That's what's been key.
One down, base is empty. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. And now the lefty. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Going to count 1-2.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single than have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter.
And he deals. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. He'll circle the bases, and they add to the lead. It's 8-0. That home run was a no-doubter. As we dive into the numbers with StatCast.
Crushed. They're just absolutely crushed. 112 miles per hour on the exit velo, and like you said, no doubt about that one. Plenty of launch angle to give it that backspin as well, and that carried way over the wall.
Here is Ozzie Albies up to hit. And that's in there for strike one.
No ball. One strike.
The wind and the pitch.
That's the ball. One ball. One strike.
Hit hard, base hit.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. That's a good sound coming off the bat, man. And as he connected out front and ripped it into the outfield, that's one of those swings where you just don't even feel the ball hit the barrel. That's a pure stroke.
And next for Atlanta, Austin Riley.
He's
Albies on the move. There's a ball. Throw to second. Great jump. And that is a stolen base. It wasn't even close. And the 1-0. That one missed.
Heart of the order coming through now, and with one home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
Two-0. Out in front and foul to the left side. The pitch. That one fouled off. 2-2. Runner at second here, one gone. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Man at second. Not close with that one. And that's ball three. Liner, and that should be extra bases. Ozzie flying around third. He scores, and they now lead by 9.
That's now 3 hits in a row for the offense. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
One down. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Matt Olson. He's 0 for 1. First pitch, and he just misses.
One ball. No strike.
One out and a runner at second. Next offering misses, and that's ball 2.
2-0 count to a guy with this much pop at the dish. You better expect him to be turning on something. It's going to either get hit hard to the pull side, or the fans better look out in the stands.
Left-hand batter waits. Swing and a miss. 2-1 now.
He got away with one there, but he knows he can't go into that spot very often against a guy like this.
And the pitch.
All three.
That's in there.
One way to make a guy real uncomfortable at the plate is pound him inside with good velocity. They're doing that right here.
The 3-2 is off the outside edge, and that is ball 4.
Speaking of walks, did you see anything special during your walk into the ballpark today? I know you like to take in all the surroundings.
I just love interacting with the people. It's just fun to connect. I mean, as I was headed up to the booth, one guy shouted at me, "Make sure to say hi to Kenny." Ozuna at the plate for the third time as he comes up empty there.
Good pitch right there. Anytime you can get one by a bat of this caliber, especially with runners on, it's got to give you some confidence out there on the mound that you can win this battle.
That one pushed foul. Next offering is downstairs.
His understanding of the strike zone, very impressive. That was a very close 0-2 fastball. I just don't know how you take that.
The 1-2. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. That one's got a chance. And it hits the fence. The run comes in to score from second. It's 10-0.
He went up there and got it. With 2 strikes, I'm not going to leave this in the umpire's hands. I'm going to be aggressive. It was in a location where you could get those arms extended that he loves to do. So nice job right there coming back in that at bat.
New pitcher for the Marlins, Ryan Hoeing.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
Michael Harris next up for the Braves. A strikeout and a walk. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. That clips the corner. Swing and a miss. And the count 1-2.
It might be time to choke up a little bit, get that front foot down early, maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
And now it's even up. In the dirt to first. 2 down.
Well, they get a big strikeout there, and that was a nice job behind the plate to complete the out at first while keeping those runners at second and third. That could have turned out way worse for the defense.
So here's Murphy now. He's already homered in this game. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Olsen, the runner at third. Ozuna on at second with 2 down. Pitch misses. 2 balls, no strikes. And that's outside. The right-hander gives up the 2-out walk.
Boog, do you think you could draw a walk in the bigs if we gave you enough at-bats?
Oh, that's a good question. I think that if they gave the pitcher a false scouting report on me, yes, I think I could draw a walk. Up the middle, and that one handled. They get the force. Inning over, and it could have been worse. So they get 3 runs on 4 hits. One was the solo homer. On now to the bottom of the 4th. It's the Braves 10 and the Marlins nothing. Back here at the ballpark, ready to go, bottom 4. And now Jake Burger. The right-hander back to work.
Well, every pitcher wants run support, and having a lead is nice, but it can be challenging for some guys. I think keeping the mindset to attack instead of trying to be too fine and have too much finesse, go after hitters and get quick outs.
And a foul ball. Falling behind 2-1.
2-1.
Upstairs.
Well, these guys have had a hard time scoring in this one. The guy out there on the mound wants to keep attacking, make sure that they don't get any confidence.
The 3-1. And that one ripped to left, and that's just foul. And the righty deals. That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
Boog, if I were him, I'd be nibbling around the plate as well. I mean, this guy is just capable of hitting pitches outside of the zone and driving them a long way.
So a man aboard, and up next for Miami, Brian De La Cruz. And the first pitch misses for ball one.
No strike.
That's down and in. Nobody out. Runner at first. That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1. And there's a ball.
That's the ball.
And now it's filled up.
Count full.
Hit in the air, right field. That gets down for a hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
The right fielder, number 7.
Jesus Sanchez digs in now. Strike one.
No ball. One strike.
And a foul ball. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. No outs. Runners at first and second. Next offering is down low.
Tough to take a two-strike changeup that just missed. I think it froze him.
Ripped on a line. And there's one down.
Now batting, the shortstop, Joey Wendell.
2 on with 1 out. Joey Wendell will hit next. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Line drive, base hit. Berger around third. Now a long throw home. Not in time. He's safe as a run scores.
Now, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
So first and second with 1 man gone. And now for the Marlins, Jacob Stallings. Pitch misses inside. Ball 1. And the right-hander deals. And that's in there at the knees for a strike. And he grounds one to the right side. And base hit. Throw back in, holds the runner at third. Base is now loaded. Only 1 away.
Back-to-back singles. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Luis Ariz stands in. 1 for 2. That one's in there, 0-1. De La Cruz on third. Wendell on second. Stallings at first. One gone. Pitch misses. 1 ball, 1 strike.
In this situation, he's trying to get you to pop something up or jam you. That's a really good take, knowing you got an opportunity to drive in a run here.
The pitch. Swings and misses. In the count, 1-2. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Pulled the string on the changeup.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching, is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Guys become defensive, and all of a sudden, for the hitter, that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is, because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout.
Soler stands in here, takes ball 1 low. Out to short. They take the force out. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. So they get 1, but end up leaving the bases loaded. On to the top of the 5th we go. It's the Braves 10 and the Marlins 1. Back here at Lone Depot Park. Top 5, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton. And leading it off, Orlando Arcia. And a pitch. And first offering is fouled off.
You know, these Braves, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. They have 5 extra base hits on the stat sheet so far, and that tells me they're seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well. With all those extra base hits, it's easy to think we're going to see that trend continue the rest of the game. They seem to be really locked in at the plate.
Swing and a miss, and he is down on strikes for the 3rd straight at bat.
3rd time he struck out in this one, and definitely an individual performance you want to flush. He just hasn't looked very comfortable up there. Just one of those days. But when you're still winning the ball game, at least you can focus on doing your part to maintain that lead and getting that W.
Acuna in the box now as he leaves that one up high. And there's a foul ball.
A little early on that fastball. I'm sure the pitcher taking a note. Look for an off-speed pitch on this next one.
That one misses, and it's 2-1. And it's even up. It looks like the weather could actually play a factor in this one. It's coming down pretty good.
Yeah, it is. And it's not too bad yet, but the field's not going to be able to hold up if the rain gets any worse.
Could be extra bases. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. Not stopping. He's going for 3. Cut off. Throw to 3rd. He's in there.
He quickly went from hitter to base runner. Love when guys make that transition, and he's got speed to put on a show.
Ozzie Albies getting ready to hit. And that drops in for a strike. And strike 2. One away with a runner at 3rd. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. De La Cruz makes the play. Runner tags from 3rd. The throw's offline. He's safe. And it's a double-digit lead as they're up by 10. So now to the plate for Atlanta, Austin Riley. He's already homered here in this one. Foul ball there. Kicks and deals. Riley checks his swing. Now an appeal to first. Did not go. 1-1 now. Swing and a miss, and that's strike two.
Man, he was really tardy on that fastball. Great job of setting him up by throwing the curveball. Add some velocity to it on the next pitch. Can't catch up.
Hard ground ball, base knock. And his hot hitting continues.
They kept him in the yard that time, but all he's doing now is passing the baton, and everything seems to get started around this guy.
Here's Matt Olson. In there for strike one. At the belt and fires. There's a strike.
Perhaps not quite ready to hit. First two pitches by him for a couple of strikes. Now back is against the wall. He's going to have to figure something out and figure it out quickly.
Center field. Chisholm settles underneath it and makes the play, and that's out number 3. A run on 2 hits, and they leave 1. Home half of the 5th coming up. It's the Braves 11 and the Marlins 1. Back here in Miami, ready to go for the last half of the inning. At the plate, Josh Bell. It really feels like we might be running out of time before a rain delay is called. This rain is not letting up.
Yeah, and if we do get a delay, the unfortunate thing is the clock's going to start ticking on these pitchers, and they won't be able to keep their arms warm forever if it's a long break, and going to have to exit this game a little early.
1-1.
Off the plate. And there's a strike.
Okay.
Bell checks his swing. Appeal down to third. Ring him up, says Darryl Parker. That's a strikeout.
This guy will throw any pitch in any count. 3-2. He goes off speed, gets the out.
Here's a speed threat. Jazz Chisholm Jr. We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offense aside for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most.
Well, he gets to balls that get by most people at that position. Just really impressive because there's certain times the ball comes off the bat, automatically that team that hit it thinks that they've got a base hit or they may have extra bases, and he just takes it away.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Got him out on the front foot. Couldn't keep the hands back long enough and played right into the hands of the pitcher.
2 outs, base is empty. Jake Berger, the next up for the Marlins. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. First pitch, and that's in for a strike.
And what makes him even quicker is the fact that he's so dialed in on the pitch as it's moving through the hitting zone. He can see how that hitter's lined up, what he's trying to do, and where that pitch is going to end up, which gives him that really quick first step. And that's why he makes so many great plays.
And he dodges that fastball. And that's outside. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
The idea was right. Looking to locate that fastball up and in. He just missed his spot a little bit.
Next pitch is outside.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
Got it by him for the K.
Impeccable command in that one. 3 batters, 3 strikeouts. That's electric stuff out there on the mound.
Welcome back. Now here is Marcell Ozuna.
With this kind of lead, he can swing freely, try to hit the ball out of the park, do what he loves to do.
The pitch. And a good eye there. Ozuna, 32 years old, and he's a former Silver Slugger recipient in the National League. That pitch in for a strike, and the count 1-1.
1 strike.
Righty to the plate. Got him looking. And he's down on strikes for the 2nd time today. And stepping in is the speedy Michael Harris. I think when you contemplate him as a player, the first thing you think about is defense, and you think about that great arm.
I also think about the speed. If he can get on, that's going to give one more thing for that pitcher to think about. Well, they say it's the best pitch in baseball. Strike one. You get ahead on a good hitter as well. Gives you a little bit more confidence to move through the at-bat.
Right-handed reliever. Misses off the inside. And the count even 1-1. The 1-1 is fouled off. Kicks and fires. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Some high cheese for strike 3.
3rd time he struck out in this one, and definitely an individual performance you want to flush. He just hasn't looked very comfortable up there. Just one of those days. But when you're still winning the ball game, at least you can focus on doing your part to maintain that lead and getting that W.
Murphy in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. Swung on, belted. Sanchez going back on this one, and gone. A shot to the opposite field. His 2nd home run of the game, and they add to their lead. It's 12-1. That's their 4th home run of the game.
They can't stop, and they won't stop hitting home runs in this one, Boog. They're clearly feeding off of each other at the dish. Always scary for a pitcher when a guy can take a fastball down the middle and hit it to the opposite field. No holes in a swing like that, and that time that ball was hit hard.
So 2 away with nobody on. Now the left fielder, Kevin Pillar. And that's in there for strike 1.
0-1.
Two down, nobody on. Foul ball. Next pitch is downstairs.
Tough take right there. He swings at that more often than not.
He goes down looking. Braves get one on the big fly. To the bottom of the 6th inning. You're dialed into the show. Bottom of the inning. Here's the left fielder, Brian De La Cruz.
Leading off for the Marlins, the left fielder, Brian De La Cruz.
And here it comes. And a strike. Activity in the bullpen. A.J. Smith-Shawver is loosening up. This would be his first appearance for the club. 0-1.
That's the ball. One ball, one strike.
There's a strike.
Well, just about to hit that century mark. 100 pitches for this game.
Fights that one away. Still 1-2.
Well, he got challenged with a good fastball right there. Just couldn't catch up.
1-2 here. Gets a piece and stays alive. Towards first. One up, one down.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind it with another ground ball. Good execution.
And at the plate for Miami, Jesus Sanchez. Sanchez goes 6 feet 3 inches, 220 pounds, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. Way high.
1-0.
Out towards right center field. Under it is Acuna to make the grab. And there's 2 down.
The batter, the shortstop,
Joey Wendell, the next up for the Marlins. This is a guy who's in the lineup first and foremost because of what he contributes defensively, Chris. And when you talk about preventing runs from being scored, this guy is a big contributor. And that's a little bit high. And that's ball 1.
I was always told it's hard to take you off the field when you play really good defense, especially at a premier position. And that's what he does.
Right-hander kick steals. Line drive. Pulls up on it, and that's a base hit.
That's back-to-back singles for him. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
Now it's the Marlins catcher, Jacob Stallings.
Really good piece of hitting last time, going to the opposite field.
And first offering is fouled off.
The hitting's going to come around. He's going to figure it out. But right now, his big asset is the way he plays the game on defense.
Next offering is down low. 1-1. In the air, out towards left center. Puts the squeeze on it, and that's the 3rd out. Marlins leave 1. They're looking up at a 12-1 deficit. And welcome back. New inning getting started. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Orlando Arcia. And the right-hander back to work. Ball 1 there. Action in the pen down there. David Robertson up and throwing. The 1-0. Just off the inside edge.
2 balls, no strike.
And that's a strike.
2 balls, 1 strike.
The pitch.
Hey!
Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. And a pitch. The other way. And it goes just foul. Righty delivers. Stays alive.
Really great change of speeds. He goes off the off speed to the fastball, and the hitter doesn't know what's coming next.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. The wind of the pitch. Swings and misses. Couldn't hit the fastball at the knees.
The right fielder, number 13.
And here is Ronald Acuna Jr. He's kind of an outlier, especially when guys are consciously sacrificing contact to deliver power. First offering misses the mark.
Yeah, his swing is so good. It's in the zone a long time. He gets the barrel to it a lot, and that produces more base hits.
Next offering is in for a strike. When you look at the elite teams in the game right now, there is going to be the slug, no question about it. But the really, and now maybe extra bases. Makes the turn and heads for second. Pulls in with a double, third hit for him today.
Clearly seeing the ball very well in this one. That's a nice job of taking that pitch on the outside the other way and just beat the shift. This guy's not known for using the whole field, but right there he took what was given to him.
One out, runner at second. Here's the second baseman, Ozzie Albies. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Yeah, and the domino effect of that is running up pitch counts on pitchers and then either getting them to a place of fatigue or getting into the bullpen perhaps before you get to those higher leverage arms at the back end.
And the righty deals. And that's through there for a strike. One of the things that Jim Leland used to say when I was broadcasting with the Marlins, the longer a plate appearance goes for a batter, the more likely it is that something good will happen for the hitter. Next pitch downstairs, 3-1. And he couldn't come up with it.
Oh, you know this guy wants to swing it, but he's showing some good patience in this one. It's the second time he's taken ball 4.
New pitcher coming on, the veteran, David Robertson.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleeding and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it. Yeah, and I figured you would get Kotsay into this because you had a free dinner at his house the other night.
That is true. Austin Riley next up for the Braves. There's a strike. The pitch. In the air out to center. And there's 2 away.
Now batting, the first baseman, Matt Olson.
And now Matt Olson up to hit. That one's in there. 1-1.
No need to offer at that pitch until you get to 2 strikes. It's just a low percentage of success when you want to try to go after that down and away pitch.
0-1. Ground ball right side and foul ball. Oh, 2 now.
Oh. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Can't connect on the curveball, struck him out. 2 left for Atlanta, but don't shed a tear. They're up 12-1. Here comes a new arm for the Braves, A.J. Smith-Shawver.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
Number 62, A.J. Smith-Shawver.
So the lineup flips over. Now it's the second baseman, Luis Arias. 1 for 3. Here comes a pitch. And that one clips the corner. Just missed. Left-hand hitter waits. And a count 1-2. And a pitch.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
The wind and the pitch. And now the count filled up 3-2. And down on strikes. And one gone. Next is the designated hitter, Jorge Soler. That's in there. Strike one. Bounced up the middle. On the run, sends it over to first. 2 up, 2 down.
Well, I'm impressed with this guy's internal clock. He knew he had plenty of time to take that extra step, secure his grip on the baseball, and make a strong, accurate throw.
Josh Bell at the plate now. And that one fouled off. The 0-1. Tries to check his swing. Now a look to third. And he went around according to Darryl Parker. Next pitch is outside.
1-2.
Struck him out swinging. Couldn't hit the fastball at the knees. Back here at the ballpark, ready to begin the 8th. And now it's the Braves DH, Marcell Ozuna. And he deals. And that one wrapped foul. Ground ball up the middle. Loves it on the dive. It's there, and that's a great play.
Well, that ball off the bat ticketed for the outfield and a base hit for the hitter, but just taken away by the diving stop. Nice job.
So up next, Michael Harris. And first offering is fouled off. On the ground, and that's just foul. Oh, and 2 now. Gets under it and pops it up. Wendell makes the grab on the run.
The batter, the catcher, Sean.
2 outs, base is empty. Here's Sean Murphy.
Flashed his power last time, blasted one over the wall to the opposite field.
Pitch misses there, and that's ball 1. At the belt and fires. Fouled off. He was late. And a 1-1. And now the count 1-2 after the swing and the miss. That's to third. Gathers and throws to first. And that is that. Ready for the bottom of the 8th. And now the center fielder, Jazz Chisholm Jr.
For the Marlins, the center fielder.
And the pitch. And that's in for a strike. Bullpen activity starting up now. Brad Hand getting ready to come in for manager Brian Snitker. The wide to kick the pitch. And that's in for a strike. And 1-2.
Pretty standard high 0-2 fastball right there. If you're smart, you'll look for something down in the zone, but not too far. Don't want to chase that breaking ball in the dirt.
And a 1-2 again. And that's too high.
Good purpose pitch right there. Trying to tease him, get him to raise his sights, pop something up, and make it an easy out.
Next one misses. 3-2 now. The pitch. And he can't come up with it.
Leadoff man aboard on the error, and that puts your pitcher in a little bit of a tough spot right away to start the inning. Not where you want to be. So we'll see if he's able to work around it and pick the defense up.
Man at first, Jake Berger now at the plate. And that is in for a strike. And it's 0-1. And he pumps in a strike.
Don't play situation here. He's been working up in the zone. Typically, you look for guys to get that ground ball. See if he adjusts on this next pitch.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And 1 out now.
Just blown away in that at bat. 3 fastballs, all strikes. He wasn't even able to foul one off. There's not much you can take away from an at bat like that as a hitter, other than maybe there's something wrong with your eyes. Got to have better timing on the fastball next time.
De La Cruz batting with 1 down, takes a strike. Chisholm over at first with 1 away. Good eye right there. Next offering is in for a strike. And now 2-2. 2-2 now. And another ball.
Careful.
Ground ball to the right side. And it goes just foul. To kick the 3-2. That one down the line and foul ball. The pitch. Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
Really good battle right there, and that final pitch probably could have gone either way. He was hoping he'd get ball 4. Instead, the umpire rings him up for the backwards K.
And up next for Miami, Jesus Sanchez. Back up the middle and a base hit.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive into center field.
Wendell stands in here. Tried to hold back his swing there, but went around. Popped up right side. Olsen out his horse. Reaching for it. Makes the catch.
Generally, not the type of great play you expect from a first baseman, but he does a great job of hauling that one down.
All set to start the ninth in this one. Now the left fielder, Kevin Pillar. Robertson, a former All-Star, 37 years young, and they traded for him earlier this year. Robertson back to work. Hard ground ball, base knock.
Just kept it simple, played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
So man aboard, now in for the Braves, Orlando Arcia. Strike one. Kicks and deals. And now the count is even.
1-1.
And the right-hander deals. And a swing and a miss there. Puts it in the air out towards left center. Makes a nice grab at a full sprint. One down.
Now batting, the right fielder, Ronald Acuna Jr.
Back to the leadoff spot in the Braves lineup. Here's Ronald Acuna Jr. at the plate. That one's in there, 0-1. Right-handed reliever. Swings through that.
0-2.
Little trouble with this one behind the plate. Low throw, and he can't dig it out. So a wild pitch allows the runner to advance.
Well, that right there erases the chance at the inning-ending double play. So good job on the bases to move up on the wild pitch. Changes the outlook of the inning in a pretty big way.
One and two now on Acuna. And downstairs.
He's trying to stay down in the zone, but the hitter just will not chase. Now back in a 2-2 count, he's going to have to go to something else to get him out.
Next pitch is outside.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
Runner leads away at second. Fouled off again. And it remains 3-2. Man at second. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. And he walked him.
He's making things difficult for himself right now out there on the mound, but you know his confidence should still be high enough to get out of this, but he's gonna have to buckle down right here.
And next for Atlanta, Ozzie Albies. And first offering is fouled off. Pilar, the lead runner, out at second. Acuna over at first with one away. And that is in for a strike. And it's 0-2. Bounce to the right. And he takes it himself for the out.
Third baseman, Austin.
So now to the plate for Atlanta, Austin Riley.
Oh yeah, Boog, he's on the brink of one of your favorite milestones. He's completed 3 legs of the cycle.
I love me some cycle. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Second and third, 2 down. Off the plate inside. 2 balls, no strikes to count. And that's in for a strike. Swings and misses. It's 2-2. Wouldn't chase that time. Matt Olson waiting for a turn at the plate. Three balls, 2 strikes to count, and that'll load the bases.
Well, a breaking ball in that 3-2 count kind of tells you that that's the pitch he has the most confidence in right now. Just couldn't find the strike zone.
Olson in the box here lets that one go for a ball. Fought off foul. Ball to strike. The pitch. Swing, and this one's crushed. No doubt about it. Grand slam. Matt Olson goes deep, and they boost their lead. It's 16-1. That's their 5th homer of the game.
Man, they're all getting into the action. It's starting to feel like a home run derby up here. Well, he comes through big time with the grand slam here, but you also got to give some credit to the guys ahead of him. Good at bats to get on base and really set the table for a very special moment in this one.
So they turn things over to the righty, JT Shagwar.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game.
And next is the designated hitter, Marcell Ozuna. Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. The 0-1 is outside, and it's a ball and a strike. The pitch. And it is 2-1. And a pitch. Now with the shift on, hits right into it. Whips it across. Third out, and that ends the frame. But the damage was done right here as you get another look at the grand slam home run. We head now to the bottom of the ninth. Major League Baseball is on the show. Back here at Lone Depot Park, bottom of the ninth. And now for the Marlins, Jacob Stallings. The pitch. In the air, center field. Albies on his way over. Takes it in for the out.
That's a really nice play, ranging back into the outfield for that catch. We all know those can be a little tricky, especially if the wind's swirling around out there.
Luis Arias, the next up for the Marlins. First pitch just misses. Kicks and fires. Now 1-1.
One ball, one strike.
Next pitch misses, and it's 2-1. Swings through that one. Two now. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
This guy's seen 2 changeups in a row. Could be a little vulnerable for a fastball right here.
And it's filled up. Bounced out to short. Not in time. He legs it out.
Up next for the Marlins, the designated
Man at first with one gone. Jorge Soler, the next up for the Marlins. Off the mark there. Ball 1. There's a strike.
1-1.
Ground ball could be 2. The throw to second. Out. A double play to end it.
Well, I'm not sure if he expected to get 9 outs in this one, but he had the gas in the tank to get it done. Kind of a throwback save for this guy today, but helps the team get the win. As you can see, they're pretty happy about it, and they're celebrating his performance in this one.
Well, this one ends in a blowout for Chris Singleton and our entire crew. I'm John Shambi saying so long.
Time of the ball game, 4 hours and 2 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.